Turns out I was not recording. Fun! I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Hey, I'm Bao. I'm a 33-year-old textile artist figuring out how to bring a little bit of creativity into my everyday life.
I feel like I'm losing my mind trying to organize myself for this last few weeks of the year. I have 1 month before my end of year trip, and I need to finish some projects before that trip. Also, I have a lot of projects that I've started that are like in the middle of the process, and I don't want them to sit there for months and months. So I've set myself this challenge of finishing them before the year ends. Yeah. Officially, I need like another 2 set of hands to work on different projects at the same time. But first things first, I need to record some reels for next week. And then we'll see what else comes to mind. Okay, so I have always been a Christmas gift maker. I've been doing this for years. I've done candles, I've done like Christmas sofa pillows. Last year I baked cakes. I love baking. So this year, of course, it's not gonna be different. Turns out I've been... Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. I've been listening to this girl who proposes the idea of making a becoming board instead of a vision board for New Year. So, because I want 2026 to be the year in which I consolidate myself as an artist, this year I'm gifting art. So we'll talk about the becoming board in a while. I just want to show you like where I'm starting. This first piece, I've always thought that the shower, for some reason, is one of the best places to have good ideas or new ideas or solving problems or whatever. So I was thinking about what to gift my little brother. Like what piece would I want to gift him? Because obviously I want to gift him a piece that represents him or that means something to him or that speaks to him. And I was thinking like, what should I gift him? And then I remembered the Stranger Things release is coming on this month. So I'm thinking about doing something with that, about that. So yeah, I'm starting with that. That's gonna be my first piece. My first official piece. Maybe I should paint like the Yeah, I don't have paint right now. So we're going with it like as it is. Yeah, let's start with that.
While I'm losing my mind over the 100 projects that I need to finish, and when I say need, it's just my mind putting extra unnecessary pressure on myself. Because I'm that person who has to have 10 things going on at once and an unreasonable timeline. Otherwise, I feel like my existence is worthless. But I realized I needed to explain myself a little bit more with this becoming board that I was telling you about.
It's Saturday. It's cleaning day here at the apartment. So I'm gonna do some cleaning and let me finish with that, and I'll talk to you a little bit about what I was telling you about this becoming board instead of a vision board. So let me clean up a little bit and then we'll talk about it, okay? I was getting really hungry, so I made some breakfast. If there's something that I can't be in my life is being hungry. I'm one of those people who gets really angry when they're hungry. Like the Hershey, no, it's not Hershey's, Sneakers ad. You're not you when you're hungry. That's me. So, I was trying to remember when did I get into the habit of making vision boards. And I think it was like maybe 5 years ago when I got married, because my husband used to make vision boards. He still does. But for me, at the beginning, it was like super cute. I really liked the feeling of doing a vision board. But I feel like for me, it was more like the craft than the connection that I really felt with the board during the year. Not in the beginning, but during the year. So, I don't know. It was weird for me. Then, yeah, last year I didn't make one. And this year I came across this girl. I'm gonna try to find her on Instagram so I can tag her here. And she's talking about making becoming boards. So I asked ChatGPT to explain to me, like in a very childish way, what's the difference between each. So here's the description. The vision board answers to the question, what do I want in my life? We put pictures of places that we want to visit, a house that we want someday, a dream job, goals, aesthetics, anything we hope to have. And a becoming board answers to the question, who am I turning into? So what we put on these becoming boards are qualities that we want, habits that we want to practice, feelings that we want to live in, like peace or happiness or adventure, skills that we want to learn, and what our days look like as that version of ourselves. So the $1 million question here is, who do I want to become on 2026? I have no idea. Now I do have a little bit of an idea, but I feel like I need to sit with myself a little bit to really think this through, because I don't want to just say, Oh, I want to become an artist. Yeah, but there's a lot more in our characters, in ourselves, than just saying I want to become a doctor, I want to become blah, whatever. So, I'm gonna finish my breakfast and maybe later or during this week, I'm gonna take some time to think this through. And then I'll show you at the end of the video what my becoming board turns out to be for 2026. Okay? Bye. I have a long overdue task in my home. I need to put up the Christmas decorations, so let's do that.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas.
Okay, so we're here, we're ready, and we're doing the becoming board. So, because I had no idea what I was doing and what I wanted to include in this becoming board, I had to ask ChatGPT for prompts, and it gave me a lot of prompts. So, if you want the complete list of questions that ChatGPT gave me to create my becoming board for 2026, leave me a comment and I'll send you the complete list. I'm gonna share with you just a couple of questions that I had here so we can share a little bit. So, first of all, how would I describe my future self in 3 words? I think I would describe myself as creative, peaceful, and I know it's 2 words, but hard worker. What habits would 2026 me practice effortlessly? First, exercise, and most specifically, going out for a walk and doing a little bit of strength exercises. I would like that. Eating healthy, eating a lot of fruits and vegetables and meat, and drinking a lot of water, which I already do, so I want to keep that habit. I would also like to keep my habit of having these creative moments with myself daily. And obviously, because I'm an artist and I want to start in 2026 creating consistently. So that. And also, I want to keep and reinforce my habit of reading twice a day, when I wake up and before I go to bed. What fears do I want to stop letting control me? And I have the one, which is the fear of putting myself out there, the fear of people knowing who I am. I don't know why, for some reason, I think I've been disguising it as taking care of my privacy, but I feel it's a fear of putting myself out there and people knowing who I am. So, in 2026, I wanna leave that fear on the side, behind me, and start putting myself out there more, like in social media, so people would know who I am and what I do. What does success look like for 2026 me? I would love to have my first ever, well, not ever, but my first adult art exhibit. Maybe in Guate. I can organize that. I'm gonna work on some pieces so we can have something to put in this art exhibit, but that would be success for 2026 me. And the last one, this is for me, but also for you. I'm gonna leave you with this question, and please comment whatever your answer is in this video, okay? I would love to know what your answer is. And the question is, if you met the 2026 version of yourself, what would make you feel proud of her? For me, yeah, it would make me feel really proud of her to see her being the artist she wants to be and exposing her whole energy out there and not just keeping herself little to fit in like in a normal world. That would make me really proud of her. Okay, let me know your answer. I would love to know what your answer to this question is. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!